Good afternoon and welcome to today's tutorial. Today we're going to look at PHP operators. What are they? What do they do? With PHP operators, we can add two numbers, two variables, or more variables together. We can subtract two or more numbers, two or more variables. The same thing with division, modulus. So modulus is a remainder. When you divide two numbers, for instance, now if I divide 2 2 by 2. So what is going to give me is going to give me the remainder is going to be what? 0. So that is what we call the modulus. So the multiplication is what we know, to multiply the number by the number. So this exponentials is what we call refer to as raising to power. For instance, I have 4 raised to power 2. So this is going to give us 16. So that is exactly what these exponentiations represent. So now with it, we can assign a value to a number. So we can assign a value to a number with PHP operators. We can compare two variables or two numbers. Is this one greater than this one? Is this one equal to this one? Then we can still use a logic operator. We have logic operators. So with logic operators, we can compare two or more statements. So you're going to understand it. Then we have increment. So we can either add one or we reduce one. Now, or that is what it means. So then we have string operation. So when we concatenate, we add two string together. We concatenate and we join two string. That is what we mean. We join two string together. So let us look at the first one. Now, with PHP operators, we can add two numbers. So for instance, now let me echo 5. Sorry, 5. Okay, let's 10 plus 5. So let's see what it's going to give us. So we see you see what happened now. So we add two variables together. So this is the aid of PHP operators. So we can do, okay, let me um um put this in a variable. So for instance, a variable s is equals to 10, then variable y equal to 5. So let me put it in variable. So now I can say echo. I can still put this okay. So I now say echo variable x plus variable y. So this is the same thing with this. So it's going to give us this 15. We see that. You see, we have 15. So that is what the addition do. So let us we can still put this one in still inside variable. Still, we can still put this one inside variable. So we now echo our z. So it's still giving us the same thing. So that is what the addition operator stand for. This is a subtraction operator. So we can see. So this is the subtraction operators over there. So what we do now is, okay, let us look at we subtract this one from this one. So let's subtract x from y from x. So let's see what it's going to give us. So we see we get 5. We get 5. So by the time 5, we subtract 5 from 10. So this is what is giving us. So the same thing, we have division. So when we divide this by this, so these are our operators. So you can see when you divide 5 by 10 by 5, so this is what it's going to give us. So let us look at the modulus now. So now let us look at the modulus and see what we get. So you can now see when you divide 10 by 5, so it's going to give us 0. So it's going to give us 0. So that's exactly what we have here. Now, then we talk of multiplication. So when you multiply 10, 5x by y. So let's what we see. What we see here. So you see when you multiply 5 by 10. So see this is what's given to us. So what of the exponentials? So let me remove this. Let me reduce this one to 4. Sorry. Oh, sorry. So now reduce this one so that we'll get clear. You understand it well. So now let us make it a raised to power now. So what we are saying here is this. Oh, I think. So we're not saying okay, 4 raised to power 2. So let's see what it's going to give us. I think we get 16. So you can see. So these are all operators. These are all the operators, the addition, subtraction, division, and the rest. So the next one we're going to look at it is so let me copy this one to this place. So the next one we're going to look at this is assignment operators. So we use assignment operators to assign a value to a variable. So all this one you are seeing, these are the assignment operators. So for instance, now this is variable c is equal to, or let's say 10. So then we can even say okay, area. So maybe for instance, okay, variable area of a cycle, so to be equal to sorry, is this cycle? So to be equal to maybe 70. So you can now see we can see how we can assign a value to this variable. Now um this it can also be very powerful when you can update this variable. You can update this variable when you combine these assignment operators with arithmetical operator. I can update this variable now. Okay, this is variable x. This is variable areas of the cycle. Okay, let me just remove this one. Now I want to update this variable by 5. I want to add 5 to this variable. So what am I going to do? And also, okay, this is my cycle. Sorry, area of the cycle. Now, so I'm going to add I'm going to add 5 to the areas of the cycle. So I now say add um, addition of operator equal to 5. So I'm going to add 5. So I'm updating this variable. You can now see you can update this variable by using these combine the two operators, the assignment operators and the additional and the arithmetical operators. So for instance now, if I echo this cycle arithmetical these areas of the cycle. So let us see what it's going to give us. It's going to give us, you see, it's giving us 75. So let me uh, um, let me close this. Let me just comment this one. So see, it's giving us, so we indirectly update this variable. So we add it. So we can add to the variable. We can add to the variable by combination of the we can add, we can subtract from the variable, we can find the modulus. You can modulus the variable, you can multiply it through the combination of arithmetical operators and assignment operators. For the same thing, what if I have one here? Sorry, if I put my subtraction here. So let's see what it's going to give us. So you can now see, you see how we update this guy now. So now we can still have division. So let's see what it's going to give us. So we can now see we divide 5 by 70. So the same thing with the modulus. We can see use modulus here. So this is our modulus. So if you divide 70 by 5, I don't think it's going to remainder. So the remainder is 0. Now we have we have multiplication. So you can see use multiplication either. So to update that variable up, so as you can see when you multiply 17 by 5, so that's what it's going to. So the same thing with exponential. So it's going to give us lengthy this time. So that's how it works. So you can see how lengthy it is this time. So this with the combination of this, I can directly update this variable, then echo it. I can update this variable. I can add, I can subtract, I can do whatever I want to do as far as the using these arithmetical operators is concerned. So that is just it. That is how the arithmetical operators work with the assignment operators to update a variable. Now, so this oh sorry, okay, this is arithmetical operators. Okay, now so let us look at the comparison operators. Now, what it does is to compare two numbers or two variables. I can compare two variables here. So you want to compare two variables. For instance, now I have two numbers like 4 greater than. I'm comparing this number. If 4 is greater than 3, yes, 4 is greater than 3. If I decided to echo this guy now, let's echo this guy. So let me echo it. It's going to give me 1. So it's going to return 1, which is true. So before that, let me just remove, let me comment this one so that it will not. You see, it's returning 1. It's telling you that yes, 4 is greater than 1. So this is what this operator does. It compares the two numbers or two variables. Compare two or more variables together. So now you can see, what if we decided to put this guy in the variable now? It's okay. M to be equal to 4. Then n variable n to be equal to 3. So what are we going to do? Sorry, let me close this one very well. So let me just do this one very well. Now, if we decide to put this one now, so let's okay. We now put m, or then we now put n. So let's see. The same thing is going to give us. So is 4 greater than this thing? This is comparing the two variables. That is what happened here. So let's see. So that is just it. So this is just it. It's comparing. So what it does is compare two variables or compare two numbers. Now let's see now. Let's see what. So let's move on to the higher one. Now, for instance, now let's see if now this is greater than that. So let's see if this one is less than. So this comparison operators has the operator like less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, equal to, or equal to, identical. So let us look at them one after the other. Now, let's echo, and it is used to make a very big decision. Now, we say, okay, this is less than, okay, this one is this one less than this one. It's not going to return nothing because this is false. 4 is not less than 3. So let's see. When the 4 was greater than 4, it echo. So we see it's not returning anything, return false. So what it says is that 4 is not greater than 4 is not greater than 4 is not less than 3. So we, for instance, now if we make a decision, it's okay. So let me just carry this guy and pour it here and have echo. I am teaching good. I am teaching good. I'm teaching good. Now let's see what happened here. Now, okay, let's first of all look at this guy. If 4 greater than 3, this is m is 4, n is 3. So this is the decision. So you see, I'm teaching good. So you can see that 4 is greater than. So if we put this one, 4 less than 3, no, 4 is not less than 3. It is not taboo, it's taboo. So you can see this one actually return false. Now we now move to less than or equal to. Now when we have less than or equal to, this is less than, if this one is not less than or equal to, this 4 is not equal to 3, neither less than. So it's not going to give us anything. So when you see this sign, this is or. When you see this is or. Now this is less than or equal to. Okay, now let me change this place to 3 and see what is going to happen now. Because this guy 3 is not less than 3. 3 is not less than 3, but it's equal to 3. So it's going to give us, it's going to return that this thing here. You can see it's returned because 3 is going to return 1. If I even remove this one now, it's going to return 1 because 3 is less than 3. For instance, now let me just remove this guy. Let me remove this guy and see what it's going to give us. So if I remove this one, okay, is 3 is 3 is 3 less than 3? No, 3 is less than 3 or equal to 3. That is exactly what happened here. So 3 is equal to 3, but it's not less than 3. So it's going to return true, because when you see or, just one of them to be true. So now, so let's see what it's going to give us now. So it's going to give us 1. So because 3 is equal to 3, but it's not less than 1. So these are two this thing. So this one is less than 3, but it's not but it's equal, it's not less than 3, but it's equal to 3. So that is why I return true. Now, in the same way, now we move to greater than now. So if you put this one now, if you put this one greater than, it's going to return true. 3 is not greater than 3, but it's equal to 3. This is greater than or equal to 3. So this 3 is not equal to 3. It's not greater than 3, but it's equal to 3. So it's still going to return 1, which is truth. So you can now see still, what is that? 3 greater than 3, s greater than this 3 or equals to 3. What? Okay, sorry. I'm not echoing it. I'm not echoing it. So it's not, there's nothing to do with yeah, this one. So I'm not echoing it, sorry. I removed the echo. Okay, you can now see, because 3 is not greater than 3, but is equal to 3. So these things are treated separately. So you first of all check, is this one equal to, greater than 3, greater than 3? No. You will now come and check, but is C equal 3 is equal to 3? If it is, then return true. So it's or is check the two and compare the two. Then if any one of them is true, then it will now return true. So that is how it works. Then we talk of equal. Are they equal? Yes, these guys are equal. So are they equal? Yes. These two statements, this is going to return true, because variable m is equals to variable n. This variable m is equals to variable n. This is a string. This is a number. This is a number. This is numeric. This is numeric. This is integer. This is integer. So they are equal. They are the same. So let's see what it's going to give us. So it's returning 1, because this guy, this one, this m is equals to this one. Now let us look at this. This one again is going to give us the same thing. It's going to give us return, because this guy, both this guy and this guy are integer. Both this guy and both this guy are numeric. So let us see what happened now. You see what is returning now. Now, what if I make this place a string number? What if I make this place string number? What is going to happen? They are not the same, because if you check the data type of this one is string. If you check the data type of this one, but they are both numeric. This is numeric. This is numeric. But the data type are not the same. And because of that, this is going to return false. So let's see what is going to happen. You see, it's returning false. It's not showing that one again. So this minus this one, this is already become a string. So, but if I leave it now, so look at this. If I leave, if is this one equal to this one, these are numeric, so they are the same. So let's see what is going to happen. So you see, it's returning that one. It's returning 1. So it's telling you that okay, this one and this one are the same. But if you are saying that they are identical, this is not identical. This one and this one are not identical because this one, the data type is string, and this one is an integer. So I think you understand it. Ma'am, so the we're going to look at the logical operators. So what is logical operator? When we combine two statements, so when we connect two statements to determine the truth, so this is when we use um, logical operators. Now, before, you see what happened here. I say, okay, look at this one now. This is one statement. This is one statement. Is this one equal to this one? This is one statement. Now, for instance, now, and now say, okay, 4. 4 is 4 greater than 1? Yes, 4 is greater than 1. Now, and I want to another statement again. Okay, is 3 greater than 7? This is two statements. I'm combining these two statements now. So these are two statements, and I want to combine them. And I want to know, I want to combine them. So what am I going to do? So I now use and or. So let me use and or. So these two statements are now combined to give me either true or false. Now, this statement is going to be false. These two statements now, look at it now. Why is this going to be false? This one is true. 4 is greater than 1. 4 is greater than 1. But 3 greater than 7. No, 3 is not greater than 7. Whenever you are using and, the two statements must be the same, must be true for it to be true. As long as one of these statements is false, it is false. As long as these two statements, one of the statements, even if there are 100 and one of them, and you are using and logic or logical operator, all the statement must be true before it must be true. But now, if you look at this, 4 greater than 1, this is true. But 3 greater than 7, no. So if we echo this one now, no, so let me close this one. If we echo this thing, it's not going to return anything. It's not going to return anything. So let's see what is going to happen. It's not going to return anything. You see, it's not returning, it returned false. Sorry, it returned false. But now if I say, okay, and this one, 4, 3 less than 7. So let's see what is going to be. Now, you can see that these two statements now I join together with and. They are the same. They are true. 4 greater than 1. That is true. Then 3 less than 7. That is true. So it's going to return true. So let's see what now. It's going to return 1. So and that one is true. So let's see what's going to happen. You can now see you return 1. You return 1. So that is how it works. As long as one condition is false, all are false. But now let us look at an or. Now, or, when you join or with two statements, just need one to be true. One to be true. Like, let me just change this one now. You just need only one to be true. Now, we see this one, 4 greater than 1. 4 greater than 1. We can put this thing is in variable. Oh. You can just put variable x is equal to this now, so it will work for you. But I just want you to understand this. 4 greater than 1, that is true. But 3 greater than 7, that is false. But as long as it is or, just one of them, even there are 3 million, let one of them be true. It will return true. If they are both false, it will return false. If they are both truth, it will return true. Just one to be false. Just one to be truth. So that is how it works. So now if this one, so let's see now, it's going to return true because one of those statements are true. So you can now see. You see how it works. So because this one is true, so it now return true. So that is how it works. This is the logical operators and how it works. So you can still use this and, or you can use this your normal this I can use this one now. You can see I can use this one. So it still work. So you can now see return the same thing. So you can still use and. So for this You can still use this guy. So, but it's going to return false because one of these statements is false. This one is true. This one is false. So if I use this and now, so it's going to return false. So you see, it has gone. So that is just it. That is logic operators. So the last the second before the last. So let us look at the increment operators. So the increment operators is to add one. For instance, now I have x to be equal to 0. So now there are two types of these increment operators. We have post and pre-increment operators. Now let's just I want this one. I want one to be add before you echo it. For instance, I want one. I want to add one to this 0 before I echo it. So I now use what they call pre um, increment operator. So I now say, okay, this is my x, the variable x. So let me echo it now. So let me echo this and so let's see what happens. You can now see this is pre because in this pre you see I add a plus before the this thing. I add plus before the variable. So now in the same way, if I decided to make it post operator, so let's see what will happen. So it must first of all, so this one is not going to add one. It's not going to add one. It will first, this 0 will now first come before the second one. So this is very good. You can always see this one when you are using loop, when you are talk of the loop statement. So this is when this one can easily be practicalized. But let's see what happens. It's going to return, you see, return 0 because it must return this 0 before it add 1. It must return 0 before it add 1. So the same thing, we have decrement operators. So for instance, now I want you, what I'm saying is this. Okay, decrease this by 1. Decrease it by 1. So what happened here? Oh, sorry. So decrease it by 1. Decrease this one by 1 before you echo the this thing. So you can see it decreased it by 1. This is -1. So this is -1, and then before it echo the result. So in the same vein, we can use this post decrement operators. So it's going to first of all echo this guy, echo 0 before you decrease it by 1. So because we are not running in a loop, so that is why you don't see all this thing happening. So that is how it happens. So the last one is going to be the string operators. So the string operators is just this. Look at the operators, the string operators. It's just like dot. We call it concatenation. We add 2 string. In this time now we're going to add 2 string. Now we used to add these 2 strings. So for instance, now when we have string 1, so let's say I have string 1 to be equals to I am a Don. I am a. Now this is the first string. So let me go to the second string, to the second. So I'll put something like Don. Now I want to add this string together. I want to bring them together to be one straight line. So to be just one string. So what I'm going to do now is, okay, echo for me this string 1. Then I have to use this dot, this period, this dot. So I now say, okay, because this is the assignment. This is a string operator. So dot string 2. So string 2. So let's see what it's going to give us. So we can now see I'm done. So I'm done. So let me concatenate this one. Let me just remove this one. So you can now see I'm done. So I can still give it even a space. So I can still give a space like this. I'll still add so I can still add my space like this. So you can now see I'm done. You can see I can concatenate it. So I have concatenated. I've using my string operator. So this is what it does. It concatenates 2 strings together. They can be many strings. So now we can still combine this operator, this string operator, with the assignment operator to give us the same result. Now let me remove this one. Let me comment this one out. Now I want to use this one now. So okay, echo. Now what do we do in the when it comes to now we are updating. We are going to concatenate this one now. We're going to join this one now with this one. So okay, so we're going to join this one. So what we're going to do now is okay. This is a string. Before that, let me just do something for you to see. Okay, let me just finish this one. So and that's okay. String one. Now dot. So I'm going to plus dot string two. So you can now see I join these two strings together now with this using my um string operator with assignment operator. So with these two, so I can go on. So I can go and echo them. So it's still saying the same thing. Okay, sorry. String two. Sorry. String two. Sorry. So I'm done. So you can see how it works. So that is really how we can use both string and this thing to do the needful. So and it is very, 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 very the string operators are very, very powerful because you can use it for a lot of mathematical stuff. So these are the operators. We have other like other three like conditional. We have array operators. So we'll look at that one in advance. So but look, these are the main six for that we concern and we'll look at them today. So thank you and God bless you to subscribe to our YouTube. So if there's any comments, so you are highly welcome. Thank you and God bless you.